What is going on, Pokemon fans? Welcome back to JD's Nerdverse. Today, we're doing a playthrough of Pokemon Crystal with Azumarill. Let the games begin. Azumarill is the fully evolved version of Marill. It is also known as the Aqua Rabbit Pokemon, which is why we named them Bugs. Yeah, what's up, Doc? If I was smart, I would have named our rival Doc, so we could say that 6 times in this video, but I didn't. I named him triple question mark because that's our tradition. And we're also going to go and face our rival right now. We gave him Chikorita for obvious reasons. Chikorita is grass type. We are water type, so it is the obvious choice for a water type Pokemon. Cyndaquil would have been too easy, and for Alligator probably would have been okay, but definitely wouldn't have been an advantage for him. But we beat our rival pretty handily and move right on to talking about our stats. Stats of Pokemon aren't great, but here they are. HP is 100, so that's decent. Attack and special attack are both 50. Defense and special defense are both 80. And speed is 50 for a grand total of 410 base stat total. Not the greatest, but also not the worst. And our attack stats not the greatest, and defense is decent, and HP is great, speed is okay. And here's our level up moveset. Tackle, Defense Curl, Tail Whip, and Water Gun is what we start the game with. Water Gun is our staple move out of that. 40 base power, 60 with stab. We also have Tackle with 35 base power. It's not the greatest accuracy, it's 95. So we will want to replace that as soon as possible. And at level 15, we get a move called Rollout. It's 30 base power, but it progressively gets better if you use it consecutively. And it can build up, and it doubles its damage output every turn. And it's 90% accurate, though, so that's the one downside to that move. Bubble Beam is a decent water move that will replace Water Gun. It's 98 base power with Stab, 100% accurate. And then Double Edge and Rain Dance we're not going to use. Double Edge has Recoil, Rain Dance. It really just sets up water moves, but that's not going to be super necessary in this playthrough. I don't know where I would use it. And maybe to make fire moves lesser, but we're water type, so it's already going to do that. And we have pretty good special defense. So after that being said, we're going to go on to our TM moveset while we're in Bellsprout Tower. TM moveset, if it's too small for you to read, just listen to my voice. I'll go over the ones that matter. Dynamic Punch is one we use very late in the game. 100 base power, 50% accurate. It also confuses if it hits. It's very good for that boom or bust kind of play if we need it. Headbutt is a 70 base power normal move. It also makes the opposition flinch if you go first. It can make it flinch, so we'll definitely use that move. Curse, not going to use. Rollout, already explained. Toxic, Rock Smash, not going to use. Hidden Power in this playthrough, I used Hidden Power Dark, I believe, because I wanted the max IVs. We did Hidden Power Fire, which was pretty useful in the previous one, but I think we don't need it in this one, so Hidden Power Dark was the route I went. Snore, not going to use Blizzard, and Icy Wind. We could use these if we didn't have access to Ice Punch and Ice Beam later. Ice Punch is better than Icy Wind. It's 70 base power, it's 100% accurate. Icy Wind has 95% accuracy and has a lesser base stat total. Blizzard is 120, so it's very powerful, but the accuracy is garbage. So Ice Beam is 95 and then 100% accurate. So it's just a better move. Hyper Beam, not going to use. Protect, Rain Dance, Endure, Frustration, Iron Tail, not going to use. Return will be our primary physical damaging move later in the game. So we'll use that. 102 base power when our friendship's maxed out. Mud Slap, probably not going to use, but it can be used. And in some scenarios, it might be useful. Double Team, not going to use. Already talked about Ice Punch. Very good move. It makes pretty much a gym leader and the champion obsolete. Just because Ice type. Swagger, not going to use. Sleep Talk. Swift will replace Tackle immediately as soon as we can get it. Defense Curl, not going to use. Rest could be used. There's actually a good strategy with this Pokemon that we can use with Rest. Attract, not going to use. Surf will actually, it's kind of a broken move we get early, pretty early in this game, about a third of the way. Right after the third gym, we get it, and it's 95 base power, 100% accurate. With Stab, you're looking at like a 138 base power move. Strength, Whirlpool, and Waterfall, not going to use. So, that's our moveset. So this Pokemon has some pretty poor stats, but it really does make up for it by having a pretty diverse move pool. Where you got something for everything is what I like to call it. And with this Pokemon's move pool, it moves pretty well through this game. You saw the Marill one. The Marill one finished at, I think it was 2 hours and 10 minutes, 59 seconds. So if you didn't see my prediction video this week, our goal is to beat this in just under 2 hours. And I think with this moveset and starting out fully evolved and with the knowledge of the game, it's going to be a pretty good playthrough here. The optimized version will come out next week, so be on the lookout for that, where we optimize, we can change the movesets, we can do a lot of things to make this Pokemon as awesome and as good as possible, so make sure we check that out. But we just beat Elderly, and we're going to move right on to Faulkner's Gym. Faulkner's Gym is the flying gym, so Really, there's no advantage or disadvantage for either one, but for either of us. But we went through Bellspell Tower, so we were a little over leveled. So this battle should be pretty trivial. In our playthrough next week, we won't have to play through Bellspell Tower if we don't want to. That's kind of one of my roles in the optimized playthrough. So Pidgeotto and one more water gun, and we get to knock out. Very easy win over Faulkner. Here we will take the Zephyr Badge, and we are going to move right on to Union Cave. Union Cave's got some unique stuff, so I want to show that to you. So here we go. And we're going to head right into Union Cave. Union Cave, a couple interesting things about Union Cave. We don't really need to showcase this, but the things in this playthrough kind of flew through very well. So I want to at least, fill some content here and just show a little bit of the progression. And this is kind of the problem I have with this game, is these things don't progress. Level 6, this is lower than the gym we just faced. We're not getting much experience out of this. I mean, we're in the fast level up groups, that does help bugs, but it's not something that's great because it's not like we're getting a lot of experience yields. But it is what it is. So this one's actually not bad. Okay, and level 11 Onyx is great to face. Okay, but the reason why I wanted to show Union Cave is one, just how we had to get a little bit of extra training in this, and there's a repel right there. And we're also going to show that we get a level up, we level up one of our moves. So when you go here, we're going to talk to this guy real quick and fight him. But the next thing we're going to show is how we get Swift. So if you've never played this, Swift is in the cave right here, and you can get it. And I don't get why every Pokemon can't learn Swift. It seems like a move that every Pokemon should know, kind of like Return. However, there's Swift. We get it, and it'll be a complete and utter upgrade over Tackle. So now we're going to go ahead and face Bugsy. And he flies on in with his Pokemon, and he flies on out. And he comes out with a Metapod. Metapod, we should start rollout right here. Very good. That's a 2-shot on the Metapod. So now our rollout's very powerful. It should be a 1-shot on Kakuna. Now all we got to do is hit the Scyther. It hits the Scyther, 1-shot, very good. Very easy win over Bugsy, and that is a big thing because we had some really hellacious times trying to beat Bugsy with Blossom. And I still maybe in the future want to play one more. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. But we beat Bugsy. We beat the, I don't know, it's called the Hive Badge, I think. And now we're moving right on to face our rival. And what's up, Doc? I guess I could still do that joke. It'll probably be the last time. So Ghastly comes out. We're going to start rollout. We just don't want to be put to sleep, but we get paralyzed instead. That's fun. Bayleaf, we hit it with rollout, and there's two hit knockout. We just got hit one time on Zubat. Very easy win. Could have gone south pretty quick. It could have put us to sleep. It could have paralyzed us. Could have been a lot worse than that. But we will take the easy first try victory over our rival and move right on to the forest where we can get some moves. So we talked to this guy with the green hair, and he's going to give us Headbutt. Headbutt is going to be a big upgrade over Swift. So Swift is going to go ahead and be our main move. We're in Whitney's gym. So Goldenrod City, if you have never told you before, is really a place where a lot of errands get run, just like in Generation 1 when we go to Celadon City. Okay? So we beat this last here, and we're going to go ahead and face Whitney. Whitney is going to come out with our Clefairy first, and we're just going to set up. We're going to go for rollout. It's going to build up our attack. And we're basically going to use the same strategy she uses on everyone else. Going to hit Miltank here. Rollout is going to be a 2-shot. Very good. Get the knockout. Very easy win over Whitney. She can usually be kind of a trolly little git. But now we're facing Sudowoodo. And Sudowoodo flies out of here. That's our next Pokemon we're playing through as. I'm excited to play through with Sudowoodo. He's a rock tree instead of just a tree. But we're going to face our Komodo Girls. Now, Komodo Girls are kind of the area where we got really nothing to talk about. So I'll talk about the channel and what's going on here. So, first off, liking, sharing, and subscribing and commenting, all those things help YouTube algorithm. Okay? The algorithm is always changing, but what it basically wants is engagement. So, if you made it this far, I appreciate it, and I'd really like the like, and I'd also like a couple comments about what you think of the video, what you think of the editing. So I've made a couple realizations lately, and I gotta change up some things that I'm going to be doing here soon. My prediction videos are going to be a lot more vibrant. Okay, I'm going to try to make these a lot more vibrant as well. I had some ideas I did in the past that never panned out. I never got feedback on, but I think I'm just going to do them anyway and let the cards fall where they may. So, for example, I put air bubbles in and had like little quotes from people on here that kind of made it a little bit funnier. So I'm going to start doing stuff like that. I'm going to try to make things a lot more vibrant. Like I said, I'm not going to have the stat layouts. I don't have the coding for that. I'm not that kind of, I don't know those things. So I'm not going to try to do things I don't know yet. but I will try to make things a little more vibrant when it comes to the visuals. I really think the playthrough is kind of the most important thing. That's why I've never focused too much on the other things. And then the voiceover, I think, is more important. So that's why I've never really prioritized those things. But I'm going to try to get a little more vibrantness out of everything to the best of my abilities. I still want to put a video out every week. That's still important to me as a content creator. But I really want to put a little bit more into my videos. So let's go ahead and face our third rival battle. What's up, Doc? And we're going to go for Surf. It's a broken move. It one-shots the Haunter. We're going to go ahead and one-shot the Magnemite. Very good. We have 2 Pokemon left. Bayleaf. It's probably not going to one-shot the Bayleaf, but Ice Punch will get a 2-shot. Very good. And then now we're going to go and face the Zubat. Ice Punch will also knock it out. So that's a very easy third battle over our rival. And with that being said, we're going to fall right through the floor into Morty's lap, and we're going to face Morty. Morty can be tricky, but we have 2 things that can do very well against Morty. We have Surf, but we can also do Hidden Power Dark. So which route did I go here? Nope, we saved Hidden Power for later. I think I kept it at Hidden Power Fire for this playthrough, and I'm going to do Hidden Power Dark for the optimized playthrough, because then we don't have to add other moves. So Surf 2-shots the Gengar, and we 1-shot the Haunter. Very easy win over Morty. We get the Fog Bag, and we're going to go ahead and move right along. 2 old Chucky Boy. So Chucky Boy is a gym leader. He's going to come out with a Mankey and a Primeape. And just so you guys know, we are pacing very good in this game. We're just at 43 minutes. Primeape comes out, and we're going to go for rollout. We're going to build the rollout out so that we can get a pretty easy 1-shot over the Poliwrath. And now we had to restart it, so that's awesome. So we knock out the Primeape. Go for rollout one more time. Roll out again, and we get put to sleep right as we're about to have our maxed out rollout. So we're sleeping. He's going for Dynamic Punch. It will not only hit us like a tank, but it also will confuse us. So if we don't hit back, we can pretty much knock ourselves out. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and face old Chucky Boy one more time, and we should hopefully we get it's an RNG battle. It's really relied upon the accuracy of rollout. So we got to rely on it hitting multiple turns in a row. So it's not really a great strategy for this battle, but it does get the knockout this time on Primeape. And we get the 1 hit. We just need to hit one more time. And we miss. That's awesome. And so the same thing's happening again. We're relying too much on this RNG-based strategy. We just hit headbutt. We'll get the win. Good. But that was really frustrating because all we need is the thing to hit 4 times in a row, and it's an easy win. It happened in the Marill playthrough, but did not happen in the Azumarill. So that's not fun. But we'll move right along. And we're going to go ahead and face this guy here. He has a couple Pokemon, but I want to talk about the fact that he has the Magikarp. I don't care about the Magikarp. But the problem I have here is he has himself a blue Gyarados. What the heck is your problem, dude? Get yourself a red Gyarados. There's literally a lake full of red Gyaradoses, and you're wandering around here with 2 blue Gyarados. Actually, it's probably a little bit of a testament to him if he took the time to train 2 Magikarp up to get 2 Gyarados. Or Gyarados. I don't know what it's called. But right there we get Hidden Power Dark. And so now we're going to fly and go ahead and take on Gyarados. Red Gyarados. Not those, pathetic blue ones. This red one. The first ever shiny Pokemon. And he comes in, and we're going to go ahead and just go for rollout. It's should be a 3-shot. And there we go. And the last one. There we go. Very good. Knock out Gyarados. And we're going to go and talk to this guy. He's a cape. He thinks he's Batman. Batman. But he's going to have his cape, and he's going to fly away without even getting on his Pokemon. And then now we're going to face Price. So Price is the Ice Gym leader. And yeah, okay, so this 100% confirms me what my hidden power was. I do a lot of these playthroughs and the base form things in a long time before I actually do the voiceover for them. So we equipped the Charcoal. The Charcoal gives a 10% boost to fire moves. And so right now we have Hidden Power Fire. Dugong Gong Gong is not going to do much. We're going to headbutt it. And we have most of our stuff back. We could honestly just use Surf, so we didn't have to use Hidden Power Fire. We could just use Surf and knock him out. He's a ground type, so it would have been super effective. But we get the win over Price and move right along to Jasmine. Now Jasmine, we got to give her some medicine first for Ampharis. So that's the most important thing. Ampharis, the best Pokemon in Generation 2. Not the best. Probably my favorite Pokemon Generation 2, but not the best. That's what we're going to figure out with these playthroughs. And now we're going to go ahead and face Jasmine. She has 2 Magnemites, which will go down very easily to a Hidden Power Fire. Actually, we go down pretty easy to a Surf as well, because our special's so high and our special attack's so high. Well, it's not high, but we have a super effective stab move. And then now we're going to go for Surf on the Steelix, and it's a one-shot. So very good. Get a very easy win over Jasmine. So get all the gym leaders except for one left. And we're at 57 minutes. So when you get that done before before you have to do all the rocket stuff, it's pretty good. And here's our rival. What's up, Doc? And we're going to go and face Golbat. And Golbat's going to come out. We're going to Ice Punch it. It's a one-shot. We should have something for everything with this Pokemon. The only thing we won't have something for really is the... we do have something good for the Meganium. But Meganium's pretty bulky, so it'd still be a two-shot whether it was Ice Punch or Hidden Power Fire. It's just always that way. It's very bulky. That's one of the benefits of that Pokemon. Haunter's a two-shot. Sneasel comes out, and we're going to go for Headbutt. I don't know. This is why I didn't take a one-shot, because I think Meganium used Reflect, so it ended up not being a one-shot with Return or whatever. It is what it is. Now we're going to face Claire. Claire's going to come out with 3 Dragonair and 1 Kingdra. The Dragonair will fall immediately to the Hidden Power Ice. Okay, it's 2 times effective. We are iced. It's a nice move. We have the Never Melt Ice equipped, so it's very powerful for these Pokemon. Now Kingdra, we don't have anything great for, so we can go for Return. We just don't want it to heal. It unfortunately went for Smokescreen, so now, and we're paralyzed, so it's going to heal. And we're going to go for Return again. All we do is hit it 2 more times. And Surf isn't doing that much, but Hyper Beam could have done a lot more, but we end up getting the win over Claire. A pretty easy win. And the last thing we have to do before we face Elite Four is face our final rival battle. And it's the last time I will say, "What's up, Doc?" And we're going to go ahead and face Sneasel. Sneasel will be a one-shot with Return. Very good. It's going to come out with a Magneton. Magneton will be a one-shot with Hidden Power Fire. Very good. Meganium. Ice Punch will not be a one-shot. Like I said, very high defense. Just went for Reflect, so we can't use Return now. Awesome. But we can use Ice Punch and knock out the Golbat in one go. And now we have Haunter. Haunter should be a one-shot with Surf. Extremely good. And the last Pokemon is Kadabra. And it probably won't be a one-shot because of, Reflect just faded. So that's exactly what it was. We beat our rival and go right on to the Elite Four. And before the Elite Four, we drop off our HM friends, and we're going to go ahead and go over our stats for this Pokemon right before we go into Elite Four. So, right now, Bug/Azumarill is at 54, level 54. We are holding the Never Melt Ice. We have Surf, Ice Punch, Hidden Power Fire, and Return. So we got literally something for everything. We got a pretty good moveset equipped here. And we're going to look at the stats of this for the Pokemon for the Elite Four. And the stats, our attack stat is 97. So like I said, our attack and special attack are not great. So, but our attack stat's 97. Our defense is 123. Our special attack is 98. Our special defense is 131. And our speed is 93. That's really weird to me because I think the speed and everything across the board was the same. It is what it is. But we have great defense, but we have great move diversity. So having stats like this is not going to be too hindrance on the attack part. We're going to go and face Will first. Will is the Psychic Trainer. So, like I said, we got something for everything with old Will here. Ice Punch will be a one-shot on his Xatu. Very good. Next, is going to come out with Executor. We're going to go for an Ice Punch. It's a one-shot as well. Very good. Jinx will come out. Return should one-shot Jinx. Very good. And then that is going to bring out Slowbro. There's nothing really great for Slowbro. He's going to go for Amnesia, which ups your special defense, which I had to learn the hard way, and you'll know why here in a little bit, or in the next video. Ice Punch on the Xatu, very good. And that's a win over Will. Pretty easy win. He's probably one of the easiest Pokemon or trainers we'll face in Elite Four. Koga is next, and Koga uses a lot of I call them cheesy strategies, I guess, best way to put it. Ariados comes out. We're going to go Hidden Power Fire. It's a one-shot, very good. Next, we have Venomoth, which is a bug poison, whatever it is. It's always confusing and always mixed up. And we get confused. This is awesome, but Hidden Power Fire does get the two-shot. Fortress comes out. Hidden Power Fire again. It's a one-shot on Fortress. Very good. It's a bug steel type. I've learned that through my messages on comments on videos. So I learn something new every day sometime. So Surf is a 3-shot on the Muck. We have Crobat come out, Ice Punch should be a 2-shot, and it freezes, so that's good, but full restore, we get caught in a healing loop, and we get poisoned. Not a big deal, as long as we can, we knock him out, we're fine. We heal up, and we'll go ahead and face Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno very much, but in this game, he's a little bit better than he's been in previous games. And Surf is a 2-shot on Hitmontop. There we go. I did not heal here, so I have a little bit less health for this battle than I'd like, but it is what it is. Surf will be a 2-shot on the Hitmonchan. Very good. All right, 99 HP and a problem. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that joke. Knock out the Hitmonlee. We're gonna go for Ice Punch on the Hitmonchamp. Cross Chop knocks us out. Awesome. So now we're gonna go ahead and face Bruno one more time, and we're still not we're not full health. I was hoping to get like a 1-shot and something, but we don't have anything great to 1-shot his Pokemon. And we're gonna go for Return. Return will be a 2-shot. Not great. We still have a little bit more health. I have 112, which is better than 99, so we have a little bit more health for this one. Hitmonlee's a 1-shot. Machamp, we have a lot more health for Machamp, so that's good. And he identified us, which means he's going to use Cross Chop. It doesn't knock us out. I was very surprised at that, but he's going to go for Max Repel or Max whatever, Max Potion. He gets us down to 1 health, and we just got to hit an Onix. We got to hit Onix. We did get a little bit of health back whenever we knocked that. We leveled up, but my god, that battle was way too close for comfort. Got down to 1 hit point. Now we're going to face Karen. Karen will come out with an Umbreon. Umbreon is not really anything great for Umbreon. It just has really good special defense. So there's really not much you can do against it, but we 2-shot it and take no damage and no drop in accuracy or nothing. We go for Hidden Power Fire, and we get paralyzed. That's awesome. And we're going to go ahead and knock it out. That's great. And then Gengar comes out. We're going to go for Surf. Surf, we're paralyzed. We just need to hit it probably 1 time. Nope, 2 times. It goes for Curse, which is actually good on our end. So now we should be able to go for Ice Punch and get a 1-shot. Well, we're cursed. God bless it. We're cursed. Ice Punch is a knockout. We just have to get an attack off on the Houndoom, but I'm pretty sure he's going to knock us out. Okay. So we're going to face Karen one more time. Karen's going to come out with an Umbreon again. And again, we don't want to get hit by... Oh, God. We got our accuracy lower, so this is just going great. But we get a 3-shot on the old Karen. And then Vileplume comes out, and we're going to go for Hidden Power, or Ice Punch. Hopefully it misses Stun Spore. Great. The Stun Spore is what beat us last time. The Curse was part of it, but we never would have got hurt by Curse if we wouldn't have been Stun Spore, because we missed an attack. So we have a decent amount of health. As long as we can go first and hit everything, we're fine. 1-shot on the Murkrow. And Houndoom, I think Houndoom's going to nope, doesn't outspeed us. And Surf is a 1-shot with Houndoom. Perfect. So we beat Karen, and we got 1 member of the Elite Four left, and that is Lance. Now, Lance, we pretty much have the huge advantage over Lance. He has Dragon Flying, which is 4 times weak to Ice. You have Gyarados here, which is, very frail. No pun intended with Flail as its move, but very frail Pokemon. We are down to 88 health already. That's not great, but Ice Punch should be a 1-shot on Dragon. You can tell how often I use Hidden Power Ice, because every time I use an Ice move, I want to say Hidden Power Ice. 1-shot on the second Dragonite. The third Dragonite comes out. Ice Punch, very good. So we have 2 Pokemon left. Both of them are super weak to Ice moves, or Water moves. So Rock Slide, we flinch. Don't flinch us again, you son of a gun. Oh, dang it, we lose the Lance. We never lose the Lance. But it's stupid Rock Slide flinch. I didn't know Rock Slide made you flinch. Never knew that. Ice Punch is not going to do anything. Surf is not going to do anything either. You need to go for Return. Okay. I like it better when you go for Hyper Beam early, Gyarados, because then I can just knock you out and you don't do as much damage. So now we have way more hit points going into the Aerodactyl and going into the Charizard. We're going to 1-shot these Dragonite. I'm not worried about these Dragonite. They're all 1-shots. Okay, I'm worried more about the really fast, super fast Aerodactyl. But we 1-shot the Charizard, very good. Now we just have Aerodactyl. We should just hit 1 Surf, we should be fine. And there we go. Get the Surf knock, get the hit. Knock it out, and we're going to just click and tap and tap and tap and tap and tap. And we're trying to get through the Elite Four as fast as possible. So this is going to be under 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's very good. So we're under 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is awesome. 1 hour and 29 minutes. 1 hour and 29 minutes. Right on the dot. So right there, 1 hour and 58 minutes and 1 hour and 28 minutes and 59 seconds. There we go. I can't read very good, but that is an excellent time. So when you compare that to the previous playthrough, we are way ahead of time. I think we were at like 1 hour and 40 minutes on the previous playthrough. So you saved ourselves a decent amount of time. And like I said, we get a lot of information for the optimized playthrough, which we're going to go ahead and jump to Kanto. I'll see you guys in Kanto. Now to get to Kanto, we got to go ahead and get on the SSS Aqua. And We're going to go and get on the SSS Aqua. And turn right around and get right off the SSS Aqua. Very good. Now, we're going to go a little bit of a different route here. Usually I go with just the first gym I come across, but we're going to skip over that and go right to Erica. We added Ice Beam instead of Ice Punch. So Ice Beam will obliterate her gym, one-shot everything, making her gym very obsolete. So, yeah, Victory Bell's going to come out, Ice Beam, very good. And then the last one here is Blossom. I think I've figured out a more optimized version to route Kanto compared to how I've been doing it in the past. Like I said, I've just been facing the first one I've come across. I think it makes sense. It makes sense to move it around the way I did. Now, having Janine second is actually a waste of time because I'm going to go very close to it when I face Blaine anyway, so I can just go do a Janine right after Blaine. So I've rerouted this a little bit, and I think I've figured this out that I'm going to go a completely different route on routing for the next Pokemon and next playthrough, I should say. Janine is a cakewalk, by the way, but what I want to talk about right now is just how this channel can grow. This channel will grow when people like yourself, if you're listening to this, subscribe to it, like and comment. Those things is what the algorithm wants. I know I've talked about it a little bit earlier, but I really need to harp on it. Is the way that the channel grows is engagement. You have to have engagement. If it doesn't be engaged, the algorithm doesn't work. You have to have something for it to grow from, or something for it to work with. Okay? So do me a solid. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Even if it's a comment, it's just a thumbs up or something, that's better than nothing. It helps you grow. You can see that as comments happen in previous videos, the engagement and the amount of views go up. So if you're here, if you're at this point, if you want a little bit more content, you want me to spend more time on it and make the content better, liking and subscribing means I can commit more time to it and things like that. Okay? And it really is important to me. I do spend this, just so you're aware, right now. It is 5:34 in the morning on a Thursday morning. I'm doing the voiceover right now. And, yeah, basically, yesterday I didn't do nothing because I had a child up. So all the things I'm doing here are just in spare time. I wake up 4 in the morning to do this between 4 and 7 before I have to go to work. So if you've never heard that part of the story about how this channel gets made, that is how this happens. And it happens every day of the week. Some days my child's up, like yesterday my child was up, so nothing got done. It was a Wednesday. Actually, I had planned to do all the voiceovers Wednesday and be completely done and start on the next video and get a little bit ahead, but my child was up, so it happens. But now we're facing Lieutenant Surge, and what we want to happen here is just a one-shot across the board. We don't want Lieutenant Surge to hit us. He could paralyze us. He could do a lot of things. We are almost level 70 here. We're at level 69. We're at level nice. And we should obliterate everything he has. Even though we have low attack stat and low special attack, we should still obliterate everything. We're almost 30 levels higher than this Pokemon. So we beat Lance. And now we're going to move... not Lance, I'm sorry. Lieutenant Surge, and move right on to Brock. Brock is going to be pretty much a cakewalk, except for like one part, but we're still going to pretty much obliterate him. So we're going to Surf on all of his actual rock type. And we should one-shot all of them. I thought maybe Almastar would require like an Ice Beam. But it goes down the one shot because it's part water. It and Kabutops are both part water. So I thought maybe it wouldn't work. But how Brock got 2 fossil Pokemon is beyond me. It's very interesting how he got 2 fossil Pokemon. He is pretty close to, I guess, Mount Moon where fossil Pokemon are found. So now we're moving on to Blaine. Blaine should be the most trivial battle ever. Okay. Now the way I want to reroute this is Blaine, leave Blaine, and Surf maybe another 10 seconds, and you're right in Janine's. Rather than having to go down the biker hill or whatever, that's how I'm going to route it from now on. It's probably going to be a lot faster. Janine is never really a difficult gym, and also it can help me gauge whether or not I want to. So right now I'm saving. It's going to help me gauge whether or not I want to fight all the trainers in our gym. So for example, right now we're at level 70. Not having any more gym battles other than just the gym leaders is okay. We could probably get by because we have 10 rare candies we're still going to give our Pokemon. So Ice Beam's a one-shot on the Pidgeot. We're facing blue. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I apologize. Ice Beam is a one-shot on the Executor. Very good. It's going to come out with an Alakazam. We want to go for a physical move, but we went for Surf on accident. But it's still 2-shot, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But we get a knockout on Alakazam. Very good. Gyarados comes out. Want to go for return. Gyarados does not have a good physical defense, So going for return is probably your best move. It's just the fact that return just isn't great with our attack stat. Well, I don't think we're holding the pink bow, so it's not boosting it in any way. And now we're in just this massive, annoying healing move. But, again, as someone with a Gyarados, I mean, you can go get a red Gyarados. I don't know why you got a blue one. Like, I don't get it. But Surf is a knockout on the Rhydon. Very good. And then the last one, Arcanine, should be a one-shot as well. Extreme Speed did nothing to us. Get the knockout. Beat Blue. And now we're moving right on. Beat Blue. Beat Blue. It sounded funny to me. So now we're going to go ahead and face Red. Red's going to come out with Pikachu. Pikachu's not a problem. We used all of our rare candies. Now we're up to level 82. Knockout on the Pikachu. Very good. Moving right on to Venusaur. Venusaur will be a two-shot with Ice Beam. He's always going to go for Sunny Day, or Solar Beam. So he's a pretty easy Pokemon to knock out. Espeon's next. Now all the Pokemon with type effectiveness are now defeated. So now we just have to worry about being smart and playing this smart. We go for Surf. We go for Return. Psychic does a decent amount of damage. We've got the leftovers equipped. We just got to knock this Pokemon out. Our special attack just dropped because of Psychic. That's awesome. So I'm going to go for Return. It does nothing. Wow. I think it's because it's a Reflect up as well. They do get a Freeze. Freeze is good, but we just have nothing's doing damage. Its special attack is up because it does Amnesia. Return almost knocks it out. We are very close. Yep, we get the knockout. And so now we're going to face Blastoise. We have a decent amount of health, but things are just running awry right now. But Return does about, what's that? That's not even a third. Okay, so we're just trying to knock him out. We do replenish some health, which is good. Nothing he has will be super duper effective, but we do get the knockout over Blastoise. It's a very sloppy win if we win this. And now we're going to face Charizard. Flamethrower. Surf is not a one-shot. He goes for Flamethrower again. We survive on 2 hit points, and we get the knockout. We level up to 83, but that's not very important. What's important is we just beat Red in 1 hour and 57 minutes and 46 seconds. The goal was to beat this in under 2 hours. So the previous playthrough, like I said, was 2 hours and 10 minutes and 59 seconds. We got this done in 1 hour and 57 minutes and 46 seconds, and that's very good. But next week, we are going to obliterate this time. I plan to obliterate this time. It is the optimized playthrough, where we can look at egg moves. We can also look at event moves and things like that. We'll see if we can give this Pokemon a little bit of oomph in the early part of the game, and how much better it will be because of that. And knowing that we know all the stats and all the problems we're going to have, we can prepare for all the problems. Like, hopefully we don't have to take 3 attempts to beat Chuck. Hopefully we don't have to take multiple attempts to delete 4 members. Hopefully we're just prepared in advance. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This is JD's Nerdverse, and this was our playthrough with the fully evolved Azumarill, and next week will be our optimized version of Azumarill. Like I said, we're going to modify some stats. Not stats, we're going to modify the Pokemon with some extra moves to give it some oomph and see how good we can make this Pokemon. Alright? Thanks for watching. The prediction video will be out on Monday for that, so make sure you check that out. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.